Good morning, everyone. So some new information has developed overnight pertaining to the Emmanuel Haro case out of California. Yesterday, we did find out that both Rebecca and Jake, Emmanuel's parents, were arrested from their home. They were booked into the Riverside County Jail without bail. They are being charged with MURDER with malice, and they do have their first court appearance both on Tuesday, August 26th. We also know that it's been about a month since any family members have reportedly seen Emmanuel, about a week since anyone else has seen Emmanuel, if the sighting of Rebecca, Jake, Emmanuel, and his 2-year-old sister is in fact true from that hardware store a week prior to his disappearance. Now, 2 days ago, a day before Rebecca and Jake were both arrested, they were shown footage from the liquor store across the street from the Big Five parking lot. And that footage very clearly shows Rebecca parking, getting out of the car, falling, and that was it. There was no mention of another person, someone running up to her, the baby being seen, the baby being taken. That obviously helped obtain an arrest warrant against Rebecca, at least. And we're also learning that digital evidence was used to help obtain an arrest warrant against both Rebecca and Jake as well. We know that Rebecca and Jake's phones and laptops and stuff, their electronic devices, were seized. And I guess that authorities were able to use GPS tracking. They were able to look at deleted data, at text messages, at call logs, and photos in their photo albums to determine when baby Emmanuel could have gone missing and if these two were involved. We're also learning that there was some sort of ring camera footage or surveillance footage from the Haro's home or property that had missing or deleted data from it. And that after Jake and Rebecca's arrest, authorities, like we know, did go there and they started digging through the trash. They started searching the home, going through things, and allegedly they actually found floorboards that had BLOOD on them. They were actually lifting up those floorboards and looking underneath. We're also getting another tip out of Yucaipa, California, at this church right here. It's about 3 minutes away from the Big Five, and it is from August 12th, 2025, so 2 days prior to Emmanuel being reported missing. And this person said that they believe that they saw Rebecca and Jake in their vehicle driving up and down 5th Street before getting out of the car, and Rebecca being seen walking with a stroller in this vast area of land right here. This was around midnight. Again, 3 minutes from the Big Five parking lot on August 12th, 2025. Law enforcement was called there last night because there was allegedly a gopher hole or something that looked like it with a cross on top of it. They responded and they began investigating. It's unclear if they were able to find anything at this time. I don't think that they did, but I do believe that they are going to be continuing their search for Emmanuel today, and that's an area they likely will go back to. Now, the crazy thing is that Rebecca is about 10 years older than Jake, and she has a past life. Rebecca was in a relationship with a guy for over 15 years and has 2 adult children with him. If I remember correctly, I think they dated for 10 years, were married for 15, or maybe it's swapped, but they definitely were in a very long relationship. And he did come out and say that he had no idea who Jake was. He had no idea that Rebecca had remarried, had 2 new children, and now look at her. She had a somewhat normal familial life, and now she is behind bars because of the guy who she chose to date, marry, and now cover for. Now, I made a video on this the other day about Emmanuel's age. There have been people saying that Emmanuel is 9 months old, 9 to 10 months old. That is not true. If you guys heard in my audio yesterday, actually, both Rebecca and Jake acknowledged that Emmanuel was born in December. One of the women talking to the couple mentioned the month of December. It was associated with her daughter, and Rebecca was like, oh, that's when his birthday was. And you can hear Jake say that's when Manuel's birthday was. Listen.
So her birthday is December? That's when, like, it's cold, you know?
That's his birthday. Was
oh, yeah.
Now, if they're talking about Emmanuel being born exactly on December 6th, that would make him 8 months. But if he was born later in the month and they're just referring to December being when Emmanuel was born, it is possible that he is still 7 months old, or at least was when he was reported missing. There's a lot that's going to come out about this case in the coming days, so make sure that you guys are following me. I'll keep you guys updated. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. Hopefully I cleared up a little bit of confusion for you guys, and we just got to be patient and hope that law enforcement has some leads that are going to bring about justice for baby Emmanuel.